Yo, what's going on? What's going on? We live. It's your boy Black Duplicate. It's about life. What's going on? This is Health Day. Health Day. We back on this. Yes, I got some pretty crazy stuff for y'all this time around. Some pretty crazy stuff that's going to hit home. It's going to hit hard. You know what I'm saying? It's going to make you think. You know what I'm saying? So all y'all out there that are focusing on your health, this is a must watch. And all y'all that are unsure on what you can and can't do, here's some ideas on where to start. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Dior, do your own research. Don't take what I say and think like this is the way to be. No, man, I got my own opinions. I got my own biases. I got my own things that I do, right? So I'm just giving you ideas from other people, right, to open up your mind, to make you want to go and look into this type of stuff to see what's really going on, so you could dive down the rabbit hole of health, right? To dive down the rabbit hole of health. So we're going to start right here with fast food. Now, this is crazy. Everybody knows fast food ain't good for you, but nobody really comes with some legit like evidence and legit things besides just like little things that pop up, kind of like this right here, right? But this is going to give you an idea to go look into exactly what is being said in this video. Go look into this. Right? Don't just ignore it. Go look into it. Take the time out of your day. But let's watch. It's only about a minute video.
Check this out, family. So, an article was put out by Nation's Restaurant stating that McDonald's and Burger King was sued once again. So let's dig into this article real quick and find out why. So it says the finding of potential toxic levels of quote-unquote forever chemicals in restaurant packaging last month has unleashed what
forever chemicals
wave of lawsuits, despite efforts by restaurant chains to phase out the use of toxins. When they say forever chemicals, they're referring to these PFAs down here, family.
Pause to read that. PFAs, right? Read this paragraph right here and then go look into PFAs. All right?
PFAs are made with 9,000 toxic chemicals that
9,000
food y'all be eating. Here in the same article, it's stating that they tested packaging at all of these top restaurants.
Pause to read.
Chick-fil-A, and they saw contaminated food from the PFAs. So they call them forever chemicals, family, because they can damage your temple forever. If you can see right here, these PFAs can cause liver damage. They can decrease fertility. They can cause cancer and even cause thyroid disease. Like I told y'all before, man, all that fast food ain't gonna do nothing but degenerate your temple fast, man. Make sure y'all detoxing regularly and eating alkaline foods as much.
Shout out to old boy to this TikTok right here. So go look into his stuff. He got good content. But like I said, man, do your own research. Do not take what's being said by him or by me and be like, oh my Lord, this is the truth. Maybe it is. You know what I'm saying? But you got to find your own truth. You got to find your own way. You got to find your own way to open up this. I can't do it for you, neither can he. But we can guide you and help you find ways and pathways to look. Because that's the hardest thing with health. The hardest thing is starting, is beginning. Once you begin and you start to see how you feel, you're good. But starting is the most difficult thing, right? So that's somewhere to start, looking at PFAs, and that's going to teach you about a whole bunch of chemicals that they're using to package your food, right? And that's one place to look, right? But let's dive deep into the next. Now, this guy's talking about some pretty interesting stuff, too. This is for all you people out here that love fried food. Once again, this guy's just giving you information. You can look into him and look into all his stuff. He is actually a real dude and actually does do real information and real scientific work, right? And he actually has some great evidence to back all of his content. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share all his stuff and my stuff, all that good stuff. And look into his work. Look into what he says. But for fried food, this is important, man. It's a nice way to help you at least try to eat it in a healthier way. Once again, Dior.
But these vegetable oils cause the most inflammation in the body, more than sugar, more than carbohydrates, processed carbohydrates, because they're very unstable fats. They're rancid, and the way they process them, they're already rancid before you even consume them. And then people are using them for cooking oils, and they get rancid and oxidize even more. They gunk up your cells. Write these down, and if you have this in your pantry, if you have your kids are having this in their products from everywhere. You gotta replace them, and I'm gonna share with you the healthier ones afterwards. So, canola oil, bad. Corn oil, cottonseed oil, peanut oil, soybean oil, safflower oil, and rice bran oil, and grapeseed oil. Those are the toxic 8 right there. They're unstable. So the better alternatives are going to be avocado oil, olive oil, coconut oil, grass-fed grass-fed butter, grass-fed ghee, duck fat, lard. These are stable fats that your cells could use.
There you go. There you go. There you have it with some oils. There's the TikTok to go look into right there, so you can help you start on your research, right? See, the thing about it is, from my point of view, from what I've seen, it's like when you look into like even coconut oil, for example, you don't want to get the refined stuff. That means it's basically changed within a factory setting to fit a certain standard, right? Unrefined is quote unquote a little better, but honestly, what the heck do we know? We don't really know what the hell they're putting in all this stuff. We act like we do. Just because we look at a label, that doesn't mean shit. We're not scientists. We don't have microscopes. You know what I'm saying? So the truth be told is that's truthfully what we all should invest in. A daggone microscope and start looking into this shit ourselves and find out what the hell is really going on. We get tired to take all these people's words for it, but is it the truth? But to hint at that video, I do not consume any of those oils. The only oil I have in my pantry is coconut oil and olive oil. You know what I'm saying? I have used avocado oil before. It does work really well. All right? So that's just something for y'all to think about. Think about your oils and your fried foods. Everybody's out here loving fried foods. They taste good. I'll be real though. I can't eat much of it. Once I eat like a little bit of it, that shit starts to mess with me. It's just too much. It's just too much for a guy like me. I can't eat that much of it. You know what I'm saying? So think about that when it comes to eating your fried food. Can you eat your fried food a little healthier? Of course. But obviously, once again, it depends upon the person. And it depends on what you're cooking, what you're making, how you're preparing the food. There's a lot of factors that go into it. So, just don't go to the store and just buy some shit without knowing. That's like basically asking somebody to here's your money and take whatever the hell I give you without you even knowing what the hell's in your product. If you're paying for something with your hard-earned money, at least know what you're paying for, right? At least know. At least give it the time to know what the heck you're paying for. That's really important. You guys are out here working hard, busting your tails to make all this money to provide for your family, and they're out here selling you crappy products, and I can't be mad at the salesman. That guy's just trying to make money for his family. So he's going to sell whatever he's able to get his hands on that's cheap so he can make profit. Is it right? No. But then is the manufacturer right for producing their product? Well, it's supply and demand. Let's say 50 million people want oil, and there's not enough avocados to make avocado oil. So what do you think they're going to do? They're going to use a different process or a different thing to make oil to provide for the people that want the 50 million people that want the oil. Right? Or do you let people go without? See what I'm saying? It's a hand wave thing. And then you got the other people might be some people out there doing it on purpose. What do I know? Right? What do we really know? Right? We got to think about what we're doing and how we can make our lives and our health and our body more sufficient and activate ourselves to be at our peak potential as quickly as possible and stay at that peak potential for as long as possible. That way we can complete our missions and our tasks that we're sent here for, right? So now you've seen something to look into. You could look into chemicals that are going into your fast food, because I ain't gonna front. Not everybody got time to sit home and cook all day. Some people are grinding, just putting in the hours at the jobs, or just entrepreneurs, and they're all over the place. Some people don't have the time, man. They got to stop somewhere and get something real quick. I ain't gonna front. But you got to be careful, man. All them fast food packagings, there's actually really a lawsuit going on that no one's covering on the news or on social media. No one's covering that shit. That's a real lawsuit going down with these fast food chains, man. Using 9,000 chemicals to package your food. And that shit, it's like microplastics. Every time you sip a little bit, a plastic bottle, a little bit of that plastic goes into you. Because it's atoms rubbing on atoms. It's science, right? It's science. What else we got here? We got this guy over here. He's talking about microwaves. Now, I ain't going to front. I've been a big microwave person. Because once again, I got to move quick to warm my food. So now I'm getting used to either warming it up in the oven or eating it cold. All right? Because honestly, when I did my own deep dive research into microwaves, I was not satisfied with what I found. But once again, what do I really know? because we're in the age of information. Doesn't mean all the information is correct, right? We got to start diving deeper, right? We need to get our own scientists, not people that are backed by these universities. We need to get real scientists, our own people, right? That's what we got to get down to. But let's hear what this guy got to say.
But most people have microwave ovens, cook a lot of food that way. What is that good?
It's the best way. It's the best way to kill yourself. Really, really. You can't even.
You want to have the grip.
Microwave water. Let it go cold if you don't think.
That's something good to do.
And you have your flower pots. 2 flower pots with the same flower, bought at the same shop. And one you water with regular water, and the other you water with microwave water. The one you water with microwave water is dead in 3 to 7 days. The microwave is basically destroying every food value that's in the food and turning it into a toxin. So everything out of the microwave is highly toxic. And the food value is completely zero. So it doesn't really matter if you have a bowl of vegetable soup that you warm up in the microwave oven, or if you eat cardboard. It makes no difference, because the food value is not there anymore, and it also becomes toxic.
So that's something to think about right there, man. That's something to think about. Like I said, what do we really know? I'm gonna expand myself and get a little bigger now, taking over the whole screen. Now it's just me and y'all. So you got PFAs, forever chemicals, inside your fast food, right? You got toxic oils that are made improperly that are unstable for your cells. And then you got microwaves that are basically destroying all nutrition in your food. Now I can understand why that is, because if you heat something up beyond like 250 degrees, the heat is going to kill everything alive in there. Well, what do you mean? Well, if you go in an oven at 250 degrees, you're dead. All your cells is cooked and burnt. You're done. So why wouldn't the same thing be with your food? You think if you put food in there, it doesn't cook it? Oh, well, what happens when you cook in the oven? Same concept. You're melting you're burning everything. You're killing everything. You're killing off all the cells inside of it. Yeah, there might be something alive in there, but if something can live beyond 250 degrees, do you really want to consume that? That makes perfect sense if you look at it in a logical, common sense way, right? What really lives in a 250 degree fucking Fahrenheit? Like I don't think anything survives in there that's living or healthy for your body. You know what I'm saying? Plus, on top of that, we all know that parasites and disease all function better in hot, warm environments, right? They don't thrive in cold environments. But we become so obsessed with heating up our food and warming up our food that we're just destroying all the value within it. Am I right? Shit. Do your own research. Dior, do your own research. Look into stuff yourself. Do experiments and tests on yourself and see what happens. You know what I mean? I've literally done like 6-7 diets in my entire life, and I'm going to continue doing more and doing different stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm making my own shampoos and body washes and all types of stuff, hair products, everything. Am I seeing differences? Yeah, I feel different. Of course, But I love y'all. That's why I'm bringing y'all this content. I love people. You know what I mean? I really want the best for everybody. I really want all of us to be able to hit our peak prime performance. Because it's interesting. I read about these successful people that are so able to accomplish their tasks and their missions. They do exactly what they say they want to do, and that's fascinating. Not many people are capable of doing that, but I think we all truly can if we take care of ourselves. You know what I mean? And I'm going to jump back into lifespan, too. I want to throw David Sinclair on here as well because, he's doing some pretty dope science. But once again, everything is biased, So he's going to say he has the science to back it, sure. But, what part of that science is being controlled by somebody else? You know what I'm saying? So it's really hard to tell and juggle what is real and what is not. And that's why it's important that we really take our time to do our own research and do our own experiments and figure out our own ways, right? So we all see that this is healthy, but we don't know what's in here that's healthy. You know, we got people that drop at 64 years old, man. They look great. They look good. Kevin Samuels looked good. He looked great. Passed at 54 years old, man. My grandfather, this man was jacked, muscle, huge black man, powerful. Passed away super early, but he had other things. But I'm just saying, like, people look healthy and great, and they're gone in blink of an eye. Right? So we really need to think about what's going on inside here and really take that shit serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying my best. I'm trying to make sure I live as long as I can for my kids and for my mission and for my wife, my queen. You know what I mean? That's just how it has to be. But I love y'all. That's Health Day for you. I hope you retain and take something from this video and do something with yourself to make yourself better, and self-improve is everything. Let's transform. So I love y'all. That's Health Day. We out. It's about life, black duplicate. Yes, we out.